another YouTube video, check me out. To be honest, I wasn't going to film anything this week, and then I thought, you know what, I just need to start filming a little bit more for YouTube because I've got quite a busy week this week. So today I've got a campaign to shoot for a brand, so I thought it'd be interesting to show you a bit of behind the scenes, how I set up for it and things like that. It's for a crockery brand, so I'm going to be doing a bit of cooking, a bit of styling. I've ordered some flowers from the florist and things like that, so I thought I would talk you through that. But also I've got an event tomorrow in London, so I'm heading down there for that. Also gonna show you a few bits around the house that I want to start work on, just to hold myself accountable and make sure I actually get it done. So yeah, I hope you enjoy coming along for the ride. Currently I am just removing labels because this is the crockery. I'm working with a brand called Portmeirion on their new minerals collection, and every single plate and bowl has a sticker in the middle of it. So I'm just in the middle of removing all of these so that I can then get started with the filming. So I've just opened my laptop just to look through the brief from Portmeirion, just to make sure that I'm covering everything and double checking what the deliverables are and also what the objectives are. This particular brand have asked me to send a few screenshots once I've got everything set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get back to her now just to let her know that today's shoot day and that I will be sending some photos over later today so that she can have a quick look. I think they want to do that just to make sure they're happy with the placement of things so that I don't have to reshoot again. So I'm just going to email her now. I think I'm going to go with this today. I've just been having a look through my wardrobe, deciding what to wear to shoot this brand campaign, and the colours are quite pastel-y with greens and pinks, so I think this will work really well. Pulled up at the train station. I'm heading to London today for an event and also a meeting, but actually there's tube strikes on at the minute in London, so I think my meeting afterwards might have been cancelled. We're going to wait and see how it's looking and make a decision from there. But also it's going to be quite interesting because I don't know how I'm going to get from King's Cross, where the train takes me, to Shoreditch, where the meeting is. So put comfy shoes on in case I need to hire a bike. It's not the first time I've cycled across London, so I'll do that if I need to. So yeah, the event is a Christmas press show for Habitat, Sainsbury's and Argos, so I'm looking forward to that. I've been working with Habitat now for a good few years, and before that I was quite a big fan of theirs as well, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming up for Christmas, autumn, winter and Christmas. So I'm hoping the train isn't going to be too busy, because with the tube strikes being on, I'm hoping that people have put travelling off until maybe next week, so we shall see. But when I'm on the train, I need to edit a reel, because I've got to put a reel out on Instagram tonight, and also I need to try and get to grips with my new little camera that I've bought to do more vlogs. So I thought I'll have a play around with that while I'm on the train. So I ended up getting the overground across to Shoreditch to the Habitat Press show. It was so nice because this year they have the Sainsbury's food and also some Argos pieces and the TU clothing. So it was great to have a look around and see everything that's coming up for the new season. Their party food is on point this year. They've also got some gorgeous pieces in. I love that coat and this long one as well. And then this green jumper was such great quality. So once I'd eaten my way through that area, I find my way through into the home and decor section, and there's so many gorgeous pieces in here, including this collection by textile designer Margot Selby, and then also the Morris & Co collection, which they've done with Habitat, and they've got so many gorgeous traditional pieces. So Habitat have got 4 main trends this year, the first one being this, which is Jazz Club, which is a rich colour palette inspired by the allure of jazz bars, and then we went on to the Mullins Landscape, which embraces slower living, and it's got lots of earthy tones with gorgeous woven textures, pleats and frills. And next up was the Festive Fairground, which is a real fun collection with a nostalgic nod to fairgrounds, lots of bold festive colours. The final collection was the Alpine Retreat, which is inspired by the slopes with a gorgeous neutral colour palette, lots of boucle, soft leathers and chunky woods. Had a great day in London yesterday. It was a little bit manic because of the tube strikes. So I ended up jumping on a bike to get back from the Habitat press show back to King's Cross. And then I got the 2:50 train home. When I got back last night, I was just so cold. It was raining here in Newcastle, so I lit the fire for the first time this season. This is what I'm cooking tonight. I'm home alone and I love a good chicken burger, so I thought I would try this. And it looks nice and simple. I've just popped out to get all the ingredients. I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine and get stuck in. Alexa, play Olivia Dean. How delicious does that look? Get in my tummy. I'm just about to start my wardrobe declutter, which hasn't been done for a few years, but I thought now would be a perfect time to do it because I can also do the transition between spring, summer and autumn, winter. It is just out of control. Every time I open it at the minute, things are falling out. And I've got so many things in there that I haven't worn for such a long time. So I think the best way for me to tackle it is to work out section by section, pull everything out, have a look at what I wear, what I've not worn for a few years, and then eventually put stuff back in. I don't always keep autumn, winter and spring, summer separate. So at the minute, I've got everything in there. I've got all my summer dresses and I've also got all my big chunky knits and big blazers and things like that. And I think that's probably what's causing the problem and why my wardrobe is so full. So what I think I'm going to do is try and put some of the summer dresses away. It is tricky because I think some of the summer dresses can be kind of layered up with nice chunky knits and things like that. And it's still quite early days, so I'm only going to pack away the stuff that is really, really summery. So here are my wardrobes. Let's start off by showing you inside this one. So in here I've got everything hung up. I've got my blazers there, I've got trousers, shirts and things like jackets and cardigans at that side. And then I've got 3 drawers here. I've got vests and t-shirts. And then in the middle one, I've got long sleeve tops. And in the bottom one is kind of leisure wear and outdoor wear. And then right at the bottom there, where you can't get a drawer, I've got my shoes under there. Oh, and then at the top, I've got bags. And then next one along here, I've got knitwear, which as you can see is just bulging out of there because I've just been pulling stuff out recently. I've got white jeans and khaki denim and khaki pants. Then I've got my underwear drawers just in the middle. And then at the bottom, bit of a jeans obsession. I've got all my blue denim. And then the bottom is black denim and leather pants. And then in this one, I've got dresses, like longer dresses, and I've started to just shove stuff in, look, so you can see down there where I've started to shove things in. The very bottom drawer is pyjamas. Then in this one, I've got hoodies, on the top shelf, and then I've got more knitwear on these two shelves, which again all needs sorting out. And then these drawers at the bottom are kind of storage really. I've got holiday clothes in those. And then this one is all my summer dresses. Some of them are actually on the ironing pile, but a lot of them are hung up in there. Then I've got storage at the top, and this one is my boyfriend's wardrobe. I'm going to start off, I think, with my knitwear. I'm going to pull all of these out. I'm going to put them on the bed. So that's those 3 shelves cleared, and here is the mountain. How ridiculous is that? There's loads of stuff in there that I don't wear anymore, so I'm just going to sort through that now. So that's a hoodie that I've not worn for a very long time, so that can go to charity. And again, another hoodie that I've not worn for a very long time. It's a nice cashmere jumper, I really like that, so I'm going to hold on to that one. It's another hoodie that I don't wear anymore. This is a Nina Bing jumper, sweater, which I don't actually wear very often, but I'm going to keep hold of that because I think that will come in handy. These are the pants to the pink knit that I've just shown you. They're cashmere. Another cashmere polo neck, which I really like. This was a jumper which I really loved, but it's shrunk in the wash. It's from, I think it's from Arquette, and it's super, super thick. It was way too thick, to be honest. The detailing on it's gorgeous, but it was way too thick. It used to like overheat every time I wore it, and I never overheat. I am like the coldest person. That jumper, it's just lost all its shape. It's a H&M one, which does nothing for me. And same with this one. It was just, yeah, like the fabric's awful. So that's a H&M one that needs to go too. Another jumper which just hardly has any shape to it. We'll start a maybe pile over here. There's some grey cashmere joggers, great for lounging around the house in. That was a fairly new purchase as well, so I'm definitely going to keep that one. They're hoodies, but I'm going to get those down as well. And then I've got these 2 shelves here. So much knitwear. So that's another one of the Zara jumpers that I was talking about. Really handy, I love those. This one is an Albury, in fact no, it's H&M. Really love that. And staying. This one's quite an old jumper actually, but I still really like it. It's a cable knit one, but it's dirty, so I'm going to put that in the wash. And then I've got this one, which was the Marks and Spencer's Honey. So that's staying. And from the same range, the Bella Freud, this one is Divine Feminine cashmere. Love that one. Love this brown one. Got that last year. That's staying. This a pink one can go because I never wear that, and it's gone quite bobbly. I've got this stripy one. I love that one. I know it's a John Lewis one. I do really like this cardigan, but that's gone very bobbly, so I'm going to put it on the bobble pile. So far, this is the pile for charity. And then this is the pile that we still need to sort. So these are the ones that I'm keeping, and I'm going to put them all into colour coordinated piles and then put them back in the wardrobe. Okay, so here's how it's looking. At the top, I've got the Christmas jumpers at the back and then coloureds here. Next shelf down, I've got all my black knitwear at the back and then greys at the front. And then I've got all my neutrals on this shelf. As you can see, there's lots more space and it's lots tidier. It's a shame that they're not wider, so you could kind of get them all together and then I'm not double stacking them. But it's going to stay like that for now because I don't think I've got enough hanging space. But actually, once I've sorted all my dresses out, I might have more space to hang. And then in this one, super tidy, I've got all my neutral knits in here. Then I've got black kind of casual hoodies and fleeces in there. And then in this one, I've got all my other hoodies and sweatshirts. So much better than what it was. And then this is my pile here to go to charity, and I still have a little pile of stuff that I need to defluff, so I'm going to have a look on Amazon and order like a little defuzzing gadget so I can do those. So I didn't actually get a chance to do any more of the wardrobe after I'd done the knitwear on the shelves yesterday, but I did order the clothes shaver from Amazon, which has just arrived today, so I'll link that down below for you, and I'm going to show you how I use it and we'll see whether it works and whether we can save some of these jumpers that I put to one side or not. So I'm going to try it on this bit here that's got the most bobbling on and see what happens. It definitely looks better, look, so that's the one that I've not done and that's the one that I have done. And then it all collects in the front, just here. See how much it's collected? Oh, yeah, quite a bit. Oh, yeah, quite a bit in there already. So it's definitely working. I've just realised that I've done 2 jumpers with this on, and actually I think you meant to take that off, but it still worked. Like, look at all this that's come off of these 2 jumpers there, and that was with this plastic guard on, but you are meant to take that off. So I'm going to show you how well it works on here with the guard off, like it's meant to be. And it's all stuck up there, look. So it's got all this off. More in there. So yeah, I really recommend it. I'll put some before and afters up on the screen for you. But I'm going to stop procrastinating now and I'm going to carry on doing my wardrobe. So next up is blazers, trousers in this section, shirts and cardigans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all this out because also I've got some bits that I've shoved in the bottom here. So I'm going to pull all this out and put it on the bed and then sort my way through it. So that then leaves all of this. So I'm going to have a look what we've got here. We've got a lot of painting clothes that I've just shoved in the wardrobe. Which need to find a home, to be honest. There's a cardigan that's fallen off the hanger. More painting clothes. I mean, is it really necessary to have so many painting clothes? I know I like to paint, but this is crazy. Tracksuit bottoms. Yep, so all that needs sorting out. A little Louis Vuitton bag, which has completely got crushed. I need to sort that out. A few more handbags to find places for those. Some shoes which I'm putting at the bottom because I'm going to show all the shoes out together. What is that? Another painting t-shirt, totally unnecessary. Handbag. There we go. Handbags to this side. Some more shoes. Never, ever, ever do I wear these. I mean, they're nice shoes, but look at the height of them. I can't walk in anything that height these days. So they'll definitely be going to charity. There's my Chanel handbag. More boots, which I'm going to put with shoes down there. And then I've got some more boots in here, which are Bowden ones. Again, I'm never ever wearing those, ever. I can't walk around in those anymore, so they need to go as well. come to those afterwards. And then I've got some more handbags here. So I'm going to put all these at one side. It's my shoebox for my Gucci shoes, which I've kept. Some Hunter liners. I've got some inner soles. So yeah, all that needs sorting out. In the bottom of here, I've got receipts and things. Oh, look at that. Love you. To Mummy, I miss you a lot. You are the bestest mum in the world. Love you lots and lots. So cute, isn't it? I might have to put that in a frame. That's from when I went to Las Vegas. I love you. Here. To Mummy, I love you to the moon and stars and back. Love from Jersey. Oh, super cute. And this one, a little card. To Mummy, happy Mother's Day. Love from Jersey. That's Alfie and I. Little card. That's from my late father-in-law. That's me and my sister that somebody drew. Very cute. I love you. Dear Mummy, sorry, I might have spoiled your night, so this might cheer you up. I love you like dogs. And I need you a lot. You make me feel at home. From Jersey. Oh, that's so cute. Right, I'm going to start with blazers because these are on the top. Buying these. It's so bad, isn't it? They've still got the tags on, so it means I've not worn them. Let me try them on. What do you think? Quite nice, actually. I'm trying to think if I can get away with wearing them in winter with jumpers and things. I think I probably could. They would have been lovely in summer with a vest. I can't believe I've actually forgotten about them. Anyway, I'm definitely going to keep those. The next ones are quite skinny ones, actually. Only just fasten them up. Not sure when I would ever wear these. I think, yeah, they're very low in the waist as well. And quite tight, so... Yeah, I think they're a bit too low. I don't like them when they're as low as that. I feel as though I get a bit of a hangover around there. So I think these might have to go. I might see if my daughter wants these ones. I have now put all of those back in and I've got 2 huge piles to go to charity. So I'm really, really happy with that. I think one of the secrets to decluttering your wardrobe, if you're looking to do it, is to do it bit by bit. So I did a little bit yesterday. I've done a little bit more today and I'll do a little bit more tomorrow, and otherwise I think you just exhaust yourself. So yeah, don't try and do too much at once because otherwise you'll regret starting. Because I thought that earlier. I got everything out and I was like, why am I doing this? But actually it feels so much better when it's done because you've got so much more room in your wardrobe and you can just organise things better. And also, having used the fabric shaver, I feel like some of my jumpers have come up brand new now, so that was a job well done. So yeah, thank goodness that's done. I'm going to call it a day for today because I'm going to go down and cook dinner for the kids, and I think I'll probably sign the vlog off there actually. So I really hope you've enjoyed spending a bit of time with me, seeing what I do behind the scenes at work and things like that, and also a little bit of home content with the wardrobe declutter and things like that. There'll be lots more home content coming up over the next few weeks, so keep an eye out for that.